selfcare.com.
Welcome back to the show, all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. I'm thrilled by a fantastic duo, fantastic entrepreneurs, joined here in studio by Chantale and Gameli from Quench Wellness. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in studio.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So, hormone optimization. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the story behind Quench Wellness. How in the world did you come up with this idea and helping so many people?
So Quench Wellness pretty much just came from our own experiences as physicians, and then also our experiences as trying to live a healthy version of ourselves and healthy lifestyle, and just the challenges we experienced in doing that, and just recognizing with the fast-paced lifestyle that we have and many people have, it's just hard to get all the nutrients and the fluids that you need to just live your best version of your life. You know, I kind of parallel it similar to like a car. You know, you have a nice BMW, you're driving around in it. You don't put diesel fuel in a BMW, right? Because what happens, right? Doesn't work properly. So with your body, you have to put the right fuel in it, the right amount of hydration, the right amount of fruits and vegetables in it. It's just, there's no time.
So you gave the example, the analogy of a BMW. So my question is, who is a good candidate for Quench Wellness? Who needs the Quench approach?
So we're fortunate to be able to cater to a wide variety of clients. Our more healthier clients who may not have chronic diseases would probably be great candidates for the vitamin infusions as well as the hydration therapy. We also do offer the hormone optimization, which really can help anybody, male or female, probably from around age 30 and above. And then we also offer our vaginal laser therapy for, again, women who range from ages 30 and above, multiple children, or going through hormone changes.
So, Dr. Chantale, Dr. Gameli, you are both physicians. Dr. Chantale, I believe you are board certified in internal medicine, and Dr. Gameli, you are board certified physician specializing in emergency medicine. There must be a story behind this. You went from you are in the middle of a very, very successful career, but you went in a very different direction. I must know the story here.
You know, what it comes from is just every day in the hospital, seeing people that are chronically ill. And, you know, people with end-stage heart failure, end-stage lung disease, and kind of feeling you're at the point where there's nothing else you can offer. You're just pushing meds to no avail. And we just realize in our experiences that medicine needs to kind of change its direction. We need to take a more proactive and preventative approach to healthcare and practice more self-care models to maintain good health rather than waiting until we're unwell to try to do something. And so that's where our fields really came into existence and really helped to move this forward.
We always wondered if we had seen this patient maybe 5 years before or 10 years before, had been able to educate them about fueling their BMW, fueling their bodies. We may have been able to make significant changes in the course of their disease process.
For those that are tuning in right now, we are not talking to an auto repair specialist. We are talking to people repair specialists. We are talking to a fantastic team of doctors that are now focused on really wellness and really helping people. It's called Quench Wellness. And so, Quench, in your logo, you have body, mind, and soul. And I know that those are three characteristics that you live and that your entire team is obviously very, very focused on improving. Where are you located?
So we're located at 1319 South Michigan Avenue in Chicago, South Loop.
Oh, that's fantastic. So a homegrown story. And your services are provided in person. I know that obviously IV infusions, that's something that likely people need to come in for. Is there anything that perhaps for somebody that's tuning in right now that perhaps cannot make it into Chicago South Loop, how can they benefit from Quench Wellness?
So if they may not be able to come into the clinic, they can always go to our website. There's a lot of information there about vitamin infusions in general and some of our other services. We're also always looking to partner with companies who would be interested in having us pop up there. Not only do we offer IV infusions, but we offer IM injections too. And those are simple and quick, and they could be provided at workplaces or shops or anywhere really that you would like to partake in our services.
So let's get back over to the nuts and bolts of this. So IV infusions, that sounds like, again, simply because it's not something that many of us are are used to and commonplace. We're used to you have an ache or a pain, you pop a pill or something like that, and that will make you feel better. I think that often, and I think that both of you touched on this earlier, we're not focused proactively. We're not focused on improving ourselves, our body, our mind, our soul proactively. So IV infusions, what are the benefits?
There are numerous benefits from it. So if you just think about it, you can use vitamins to kind of replete a lot of your nutrient deficiencies that you have. But you have to get past your GI tract, lots of acidity there, and you don't absorb the majority of it. So that is the benefit of the IV vitamin infusion, is that you bypass that whole GI tract, and the vitamins really get to the source of where you really need it in your bloodstream, to those receptors, those organs that really need all the vitamins and nutrients.
So when we think of something like our immunity blend, which has high dose vitamin C, we all know vitamin C helps us to fight against cold and flu season. And so instead of just taking a small dose that probably would not be absorbed, you can get a mega dose with us through our vitamin infusions. Or if you think about your athlete who may be suffering from muscle fatigue after working out, needing to get energy for the next workout, well, with our infusions, we have things like B12 or glycine, which will all help to support your muscle activity, recovery, and optimization.
Any success stories that you can share with our listeners? I realize we don't want to touch HIPAA-protected information, but success stories in a general sense.
Yes, we actually have our very good friend, Dr. Renee here, who every season would get a really bad cold every season. She's really busy, as you can imagine. But she did get the immunity blend. And then she's also gotten the Jet Setter blend too, which also helps to protect your immune system when you're going in and out of like airplanes and coming around a lot of sick people. She has yet to get sick this year.
Oh my gosh.
That is a success story. I mean, we're talking time away from work, right? Time away from family, being able to have that now that her immune system is as strong as it can be.
That's incredible. And on your website, which we're going to share in a moment, you have a number of different packages, different services. I just want to be the one that names all of these packages. You're so creative. For a team of doctors, you have the Jet Setter blend, the immunity blend, the headache blend, the hangover blend, the boss blend, the beauty blend, so many different fantastic packages with so many amazing names. And I know that each of them are unique and each of them are helping people in a very different way. So changing gears again for a moment, you've gotten a lot of press, a lot of attention. What makes Quench Wellness unique and different from other, perhaps similar approaches that might be out there?
I think you touched on it earlier. It's that mind-body-soul connection, right? So not only are we doing something novel with medicine, really being preventative and proactive, but from the time you enter into Quench, you feel relaxed. I mean, the colors are soothing. The music is soothing. We put you in a nice zero-gravity chair where you feel like you're floating on water. And you have an eye mask and earplugs. And for that moment, just for that hour-long infusion, you're at peace. So you're getting rejuvenated, replenished, restored, mind, body, and soul. So we're really attentive to all those different aspects. And so people really come out feeling completely brand new.
Amazing. And are these treatments expensive?
Well, I think that maintenance and self-care and healthcare is never expensive, right?
That's right.
You know, if you're sick and you have the flu, think of how many days of work you miss, how many special occasions you might miss, all of that revenue from work you miss. That counts for something. And so taking the actions every single day to make sure that you're healthy, coming in and getting an infusion to boost your immunity, it's worth it.
Absolutely. And now it's the end of the year. I can't believe it's already December. And I just came from a holiday party. I know many of my colleagues are running around from event to event and having a lot of these snacks and a lot of these things. And right now, before everybody starts to make these short-term New Year's, call it resolutions, and then likely breaking those New Year's resolutions, what advice do you have for folks to really get their new year off to a good start? How can Quench play a role in that?
So that's a fantastic question. So personally, I know definitely for Dr. Chantale and I, we always talk about just doing one thing, starting with one goal and let that grow into a habit. I mean, that's something that we've both exemplified, whether it comes to working out or our diet. But at Quench, we actually are excited to offer a couple options for people who are looking to lose some weight going into this new year. One is our lean B12 shot, which is an intramuscular injection that speeds up your metabolism, which is going to go great with working out and eating well. And then we also offer our Slim and Trim infusion too, which also, can help to supplement your healthy lifestyle.
Well, Dr. Chantale, Dr. Gameli, and Dr. Renee, who's with that success story over there, we are out of time. How can people find you online?
You can reach us at quenchwellness.com or stop in at 1319 South Michigan. We'll be happy to help you.
Fantastic. Quenchwellness.com. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming in. Coming up after the break, we're going to continue the program on Get Down to Business.
Not a day goes by.